I'm Geoff from GC2 Photo Club, and in this video I'm going to show you the 4 view options in the library module of Lightroom as well as the Navigator. But first, let's go to the computer. With Lightroom open, go to the library module by clicking on the word library at the top of your screen like this. Or alternatively, by selecting Window, Library, like this. Or by using the keyboard shortcut Ctrl plus Alt plus 1. I usually prefer the first method, just clicking on the word library. You have 4 view options in the library mode to help you with selecting and organising your image files. The first option is the grid view. You can select this mode by clicking on the grid icon in the toolbar. It's this one over here on the left. Or by using the quickest way, the keyboard shortcut G for grid. Or you can also click on the word view at the top of your screen and click on grid. The grid view shows all of the images in your selected folder or collection as thumbnails. You can change the size of the thumbnails by using the slider on the right of the toolbar at the bottom of your screen. That's this one here. You can rearrange the order of your thumbnails by clicking on the word to the right of sort and selecting the method you'd like the images to be sorted in. In this case, I'm going to click on Edit Count. You can also click and drag a thumbnail and put it in your preferred position. Notice if you do this, you have now changed to custom order. These thumbnails contain information which can be customized by clicking on View, View Options at the top of your screen there, and selecting your options. The dialog box that has appeared allows you to select which information your thumbnails contains. For instance, if you click on here, you'll see that the thumbnail badges disappear and reappear. If you want to see the different grid view styles, press the J key to change the on-screen view from one to another. The next view option is the Loupe view. You can change to the Loupe view by clicking on the Loupe icon in the toolbar. That's the one to second from the left. You can also use the keyboard shortcut E or go to the View menu at the top of your screen and select Loupe. If you're in grid view, you can double click on any thumbnail and it will take that image into Loupe view. That's my favourite method. You can also double click on any image in the film strip to take that image into Loupe view. The Loupe view shows one image file at a time and allows you to zoom in to look closely at any area of your image. You can zoom in by clicking the area that you want to enlarge. Click again to take it back to the normal Loupe view. After clicking to zoom in on your image, you can click and drag to move the image on screen in order to view a different area. You can also use the Navigator panel at the top left of your screen to zoom in on the image by clicking on the area that you want to zoom in on. You can then double click in your Navigator panel to zoom back out again. Also in the Navigator panel, you can change the magnification. To the right of the word Navigator are the magnification options. These are Fit, Fill and Numerical Ratios. Click on any one of these to change to that magnification. For example, click on 4:1 to zoom into a ratio of 4:1. Click on 1:1 to zoom into a ratio of 1:1. Click on Fill to fill your screen with the image. And click on Fit to fit your image in the workspace. On the far right is a double triangle icon. If you click on this, you can change the furthest option on the right. For example, it's on 4:1 at the moment. If I click on 1:2, the zoom ratio now changes to 1:2. If you look in the Navigator window, you will see a white rectangle. This indicates the area of your image which is on the screen. You can click and drag in this rectangle to change the area in view. Notice your cursor has changed to a cross icon. You can move this cross icon and click on any area, and then that area will become the area in view. This can be very useful when working at high magnifications, when you want to move your view to see a different area of your image. This only works though with a numerical ratio zoom option, not with fit and fill. Let's click on fit to fit our image back into our workspace area. In any view mode, if you wish to see your image covering the entire screen without panels or toolbars, press the F key. Think F for filling the screen. Press F again to return to your previous mode. You can also use the keyboard letter L to dim the screen to transparent grey. Press L again for opaque grey, and press it again to return to normal. Think L for lights. The next view option is compare. This option lets you view two images side by side and make changes to one to see the difference. Choose your select image, the one that you wish to compare one or more other images to. Then click the compare view icon in the toolbar, that's the third from the left, and X, Y and 2 squares. Or use the keyboard shortcut C. You will now see that you have two images on screen, the select image and the candidate image. The select image will have a little white diamond icon in the top right hand corner of its film strip thumbnail, and the candidate image will have a black diamond. To change your candidate image, select any image in the film strip at the bottom here and click on the arrows to move from one image to another. You can also use the keyboard arrows as a shortcut. You can click on the swap photo icon. It is an X and Y in two squares with white arrows above and beneath it, this one here, to change your candidate image into the select image and vice versa. If you want to zoom in on your images, use this slider here at the bottom of your toolbar. Notice that you have the same options that you have at the top of your Navigator window. These are fit, fill and numerical ratios. Notice as I move the slider, it goes from fit to fill and then numerical ratios. If a little padlock icon to the left of the slider is in the locked position, that's the default, you will zoom in on both of the images at the same time. Let's return to the fit position. If you click on the little padlock icon to unlock it, this will allow you to zoom in and move your images around independently. Let's zoom back out again. If you want to make basic development changes to your select or candidate image, make sure that you have the Quick Develop panel visible at the right hand side of your screen. You can collapse or expand this panel by clicking on this little triangle here to the right of the word Quick Develop. Then click on your select image in order that any changes are only made to this image. This is most useful if you have two similar images and you would like to compare the changes. Let's change to two more similar images so that I can show you. I've made a virtual copy of this image so that we can make some comparisons. I'm going to make an exposure increase on our select image. In this case, I've brightened it by 1 stop. You can now decide if you prefer the changes or you prefer it as it was before you made the changes. When you are happy with your selection, click on the Done button in the toolbar at the bottom right to return to the Loupe view with your selected image. The fourth and final view mode is the survey view. This view allows you to see several images or even a whole collection of images on the screen at the same time and gradually eliminate images one at a time until you have your final pick. Select the images that you want to view and then click the survey icon at the bottom left of your toolbar. The fourth icon from the left. You can also use the keyboard shortcut by pressing the N key. You can cycle through your images by clicking on the left and right arrow icons in the toolbar to go forwards or backwards. You can also use the arrow keys on your keyboard. The active or selected image is surrounded by a white rectangle. To remove an image from the set, click on the little X icon in the bottom right hand corner of the image thumbnail. Notice that the remaining images are enlarged and moved to fill the available screen space, making full use of the area to allow you a better view. If you want to add an image at any time, maybe you want to have another look at a deleted one, just Control click on a PC or Command click on a Mac on the image's thumbnail in the film strip at the bottom to add that image to our survey view. When you have selected your image, by eliminating the candidates, press the G key to return to grid view or the E key shortcut to see your selected image in the Loupe view. Or alternatively, click on one of their icons down here in the bottom left of the toolbar. In this case, I've returned the image to the Loupe view. That completes our look at all 4 view options in the library module. Hope you found that tutorial useful. Please go to our website gc2photoclub.com for more videos and information. I'm Geoff Cable from GC2 Photo Club. Hope to see you again soon.